Hello, it's Randy Duck here, and today I have two replays for you in the American autoloader heavy, the T77. I'm a little bit late actually to the party with this tank. I didn't play it when it first came out. It's only now that I've got round to starting to play it. And today I actually have both replays for you are actually on Pilsen. Very sort of similar, but I thought it'd be good to put a double replay of the same map. Just to sort of show you how I play this map and this tank. So far, from what I found, this tank I really enjoy it. You know, it's got a free shot autoloader 360 alpha. It's got good APCR rounds, 232 pen, good shell velocity, really good sort of interclip reload, and then the heat shells are actually pretty filthy. You've got 299 penetration on the heat rounds for a tier 8 tank is pretty disgusting. But yeah, it's a tank I'm really enjoying. So anyway, I'm onto the map. I've got Pilsen, I've got sort of the northern spawn, so I'm going to do what I usually do, and I'm going to push down aggressively down this flank, because I know I've got to support to try and see if I can put some damage into their light tanks. And I can see this Vanguard come in, so I wait to try and aim my shot. Hopefully might get a track in. Unfortunately that one, I don't know what happened in the first shot. The second shot I hit him and tracked him, and still I didn't penetrate him, so I felt like I was pretty unlucky there. I don't want this tank to get away, so I'm just going to see if I can ram him and push him into the corner. Unfortunately I sort of turned him and he actually managed to escape. One thing I did actually forget to mention, I actually on this tank, because you notice it's one of its plus sides is it's quite really removable for a heavy tank. So I've actually decided to make most out of that, and with this new speed equipment in, I've actually dropped vert stabs and put the traction system on, the one with like the 10% max speed and the 10% chassis and hull rotation, and it does actually make this tank pretty filthy at getting around the map. Like I say, I'm not so sure these transaction speed things are necessarily good for the game in the way they're currently balanced anyway. But as I say, it does seem to work quite well in this tank, because you've got all those extra boosts on the cruise skills for your accuracy anyway. You can actually get away with dropping it, and you know you do sort of miss the vert stabs a little bit, but that speed you get is just makes a big difference. But yeah, so as you say, I've managed to take out both those light tanks now, and now it's a case of I'm just going to try and push. I can see where the majority of the team is, but there's still a few unspotted, so I'm going to try and well, I spot this IS-3 and I'm going to try and dump my clip into this guy first. So I'm happy to sit there and take a shot from him before me to put my 3 shots in. I was prepared to take that shot. Fortunately for me, he actually bounces, so that worked out pretty well. I'm just sort of waiting now and having a look at the map just to sort of scan what my next move is. Now I don't really want to just be sitting there waiting for a reload. You know, while my reload is happening, I want to just try and push over and get to a new location. So I'm going to push over now. I spot this Dragon crossing, so I'm going to try and use this like little pole in front of me just to try and make it awkward, because obviously if he's firing Hesh, there's a good chance that he would get absorbed going through that cover basically. So that's what I was trying to do. And now I'm just trying to keep pushing. He's put a shot into me, but it's not the end of the world. I'm fairly healthy. It's worth eating the shot to close the distance. I spot this Sturridge, but I'm going to try and take out this Dragon first. He's backed up. It's allowing me to put the whole clip in and take him out of the game. Now I don't actually. I saw this sort of stockade, I think it is. Just oh no, it's a Scourge, yeah. And I'm kind of wondering, is he actually playing right now? But he's full health, so I'm just going to wait to reload to get my whole clip into him. Basically, I mean, he is playing. I'm just not sure what he's doing entirely. But yeah, I'm going to just wait and get my clip into him. Amora's reloaded now. I see that his turret's facing the way around, so I'm going to shoot the turret to make sure my heat shells don't get absorbed in his tracks. Yeah, take him out. It's quite a fast-paced game actually. Both replays are quite fast-paced, as quite often is with Pilsen. And when it's like that, when you're in an auto like this, you just need to make those clips count. So now I'm just scanning to try and find out who's healthiest tank, where do I want to dump my clip. And I've seen this T77, he's full health, so I'm thinking, right, yeah, please can I just get a whole clip into him, and then I'll finish this game quite nicely. He's dumped his clip, so I'm thinking, right, I almost reload, he's going to get a tracking shot in to keep in place. No, I know he's on the reload, so I'm just going to keep pushing it across. See this ISM, took the shot, I didn't fully aim it because he would have got round the corner, but I've taken him out now, and I just want to put my 2 shells into this T77, and that would be pretty much all the damage I'd be able to get. So I'll try and track him in place just in case I can get some assistance. But as you say now, this game's pretty much over now. He's unlikely to clip me out here unless he high rolls, which is very, it doesn't really happen anymore. So I'm just gonna, he's put his clip into me. I'm just hoping that I'll be able to get an extra shot in to get the kill. But you know, I'm waiting. Oh, so close. Do I get to get the kill? No, it gets shut down. But you know, that not too bad. All in all, it's a pretty decent game. So as always, I'll just get to the replay and we'll see how we got on. Let's say so. 4 kills, just shy of 5,000 damage, 600 assistance, 1,000 blocks. So yeah, not too bad for the first replay. But yeah, I'll leave you there, and I will see you in a bit for the second replay. Hello, so we're back again, and as you say, the second replay is also on Pilsen and the same spawn. But I thought it'd be interesting to sort of share like the same sort of map, same spawn, but you know, sort of different what ways of it ends up playing basically. So my starting concept is the same. I'm gonna push basically the field from this spawn, try and take control of this field early. I just want to make sure we win it. Just so we know we've got this map control basically of this side. So I'm going to push down. I'm going to see if any enemy light tanks come across, and try and take out them first. Punish anything that tries to take this position from us. Because it really, when you get this spawn, you should take control. Like you should be able to take control because you've got the advantage of where you're located. So this should be yours. So you want to make sure you do take that advantage and you win this side first, and then you can go from there. None of the light tanks are really actually pushed across this time. So I'm going to see if I can see there's some sort of TD spotted. I'm going to see if I can get any punishment into these. See this SU, thinking right, he's one I'm going to dump a clip, see if we can take him out. And boom, there we go. 930 damage, tank destroyed. That's like the perfect start to the game. When you're in like an autoloader like this, if you can hit all 3 of your shots and just get that early damage in, you just get that feeling you're on for a good one. Like that's just what you want to do. It just leaves that little bit of pressure. It's really nice when that happens. But yeah, at the moment, you know, what I'm expecting to happen is basically on this one, I feel like most of the teams can end up pushing the sort of northern area of the map, because no one's contested this area. You can kind of already predict that's probably what's going to happen. But I'm just going to see if I can get any damage here before I sort of react to that. As you see, look, on top of the map now, if you look on the mini map, most of the tanks are spotted over the other side, which is kind of predictable. But I was just seeing if I can get any damage here before I move on, because I've not really progressed over yet, so I'm not in any immediate danger. But I do want to start to react to that and start making my way over there to see if I can get any shots in. But on the way, to see what I can pick up, see this light tank, I think, oh, we can take out here Mr. Grey, which we do. Well, he managed to get shut down. We get 2 shots into him. See this light tank come in, so I'm going to try and get the last shell in, and nice, I've got a dead shot in there, and we track him in place. I don't think he actually gets taken out though, which is a shame, but like, it is what it is. But yeah, you know, say this is sort of played a little bit different in the sense that we basically not ended up pushing over to the other side, because I didn't think that was the right play this time. So I'm going to move around. I've seen this VK and thinking, right, I'm almost reloaded. I'm hoping that I'm going to get a shot, track him in place, and try and get my rest of my shots into him. So I sort of go for the track wheel. It doesn't penetrate, so I'm going to just move over and just go for his lower plate now, and I can get my range of my shots into him, which is great. So yeah, I'm just sort of having a look round now, just seeing you know, do I need to move on? Where's the best place for me to go? And I'm thinking at this point, I think I actually might just start. I can see where their tanks are. I'm kind of wanting to take the middle of the map, so that I can get side shots into these tanks while they're moving over. I want to get, because if you get angles, when you start putting the enemy team into pressures, when you get them under different angles, basically different gunfires, because that way, you know, it's a lot harder for a team just to, if you're all just sitting there having a sniper war frontally, you know, they've only got one angle to concern themselves with. So that's why I'm going to try and push this middle, because then they're going to have to deal with getting shot in front and getting shot on the side, and sort of trap them in place, if you like. But yeah, so I'm going to take the advantage and actually use this middle of the map. I'm thinking, right, I'm going to push down here just to see if I end up pushing back, I'll get some shots into the side. That's, you know, you should see, I'm not just sitting there on my clip reload. I'm always thinking, what am I going to do next while I'm reloading? I don't just sit there and go, well, I'll wait for a reload and then I'll move, because then you're just not going to maximise your damage. While you're reloading, that's your time to be. You've got a lot of time, you know, when you've got like a 30-second reload, you've got a lot of time to think what you're going to do next, and that's what you want to be doing. So I'm thinking, right, I need to take out this VK, because once he's dead, that gives me free range to sort of shoot into the guys to the right. He's taken out. I think, well, I'll dump one of my last shell into this Italian tank, and then I can just move back from a reload now. So I'm thinking, right, I sort of half expected Nielsen to come in, but I'm not too concerned about him really. You know, tier 6 tanks, he's not much of a threat to me. At this point I am waiting for a reload, because I know there's another medium autoloader to the right, and I just can't, there's nowhere, I'm in the best location for me at the moment. But this buggy's moving in. I think unfortunately he's going to take the brunt of this clip in a minute, which is, yeah. So I'm going to try and just put my shells into this guy. Unfortunately in a minute, like, just really bad timing, our friendly light tanks will stop me getting a penetration shot there. Just a bit of bad timing. But look, I don't waste any time. I'm reloading, but I know I can ram this tank, so I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to keep pushing. Because here we go, he knows he's in trouble now, but taking him out. You see, there's no point me waiting there, because the other tank had already shot his clip, so there was no threat from him on me. He was going to get taken out by my team. I just want to close the distance to try and get shots into the other guys. Now I'm already over to this side of the map, and I'm reloading in time to shoot these light tanks. Unfortunately I missed that shot, which is a shame. Trying, you know, I sort of predicted they're going to cross again, so I'm waiting, yes, getting that shot in. And now this game's really, I've got one shell left. Want to try and make it count, because I'm not going to get any more shots in. Try and take this light tank. Now that's a shame, unfortunately, because I think that made me, I missed out my top gun, and made it so I just finished just shy of 5,000 damage. But you know, I probably could have aimed that shot a little bit better. But yeah, as I say, so it's two very quick replays for you. But hope that showed you a little bit what the T77 can do. Mr. picked up 5 kills, just shy of 5,000 damage, 755 assistance, high caliber, ace tanker. But yeah, I do quite like this tank. I think the reason I really like it is I like having that mobility. The fact that when you're reloading, you have the speed to move to new locations fairly quickly, and that does make this tank quite fun to play. And the fact that your interclip between your shells are really nice. But yeah, as always everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to keep putting these replays out there for you. So yeah, happy tanking.